moment, and that was enough to make them halt, but not enough to deny the push. While this is happening, Issa is pushed through the long doors. He is now wrapping these mid players. And OG, they're like, nah, we ain't waiting. Alexi just runs through mid with the MP9 and puts them both to rest. Jumpy and Alu left in this one. Oh dear, Alu. Oh no. Short out in the open. Jumpy's tried to come in to save him, and he has put up one, but Mantu is there holding the AWP cross. And so Alu, 1 HP, has to try and do right by his teammate who sacrificed himself so that he may live, and he doesn't. OG find that third round. They don't grab the second AWP very purposefully. They just have the one on Mantu. And you're fine with that. If you're OG, you're up against pistols here in this round. If anything, double AWP could have been a bit of a liability. Yeah. I do like Alexi's looking like fired up right now. You know, like he's taking all these aggro peaks. He's doing a lot of ridiculous stuff. And I think he's really trying to wage like this mental warfare with Ence. Because that's the thing, man. They know what he's like. They know that he'll push these smokes with SMGs. He'll do some ridiculous stuff. And so it feels like he's pushing all that to like an 11 right now. Yeah, and he knows what they're going to do as well, right? To a degree. Obviously, there's been some time for Ence to reconstruct, and with Sunny in game leading as well, big changes. But flash up cap for Ence into the AWP. Mantu's in the air on his teammate's head. There's a trade from Sunny's Deeg. We saw these Deegs get dangerously close to a win in the second round. They took the catwalk and planted. Well, now they've got long as well. That's cut off one of the heavy points of rotation for OG to retake, and they don't have time to go towards the top. Especially not with Alu coming in on this late flank. If he times things well, he could put the knife in the back of OG. Oh dear, there's the spray. It's a whiff for Alu, and oh, not a pretty one. Ence can still hold on to this round, but they're relying on two now. Aerial in the sight, waiting for the ramp cross. Issa's jumped up, he's got the info, and Sunny, with the open plant, has an M4 towards long. This could still get claustrophobic for OG. Alexi B with a kill, Sunny trying to cover, and now he's alone against four with a bomb in his favor. He's found a headshot. There's a second, and trying to get them off the bomb. The defuse is in, but Sunny denies it, and that's the round for Ence, all off the back of Sunny. In the pit, 4 kills, no saves, and Ence get on the board.
Yeah, you look at that, you're saying, you know, claustrophobic. I'm saying costophobic, because that one really did cost a pretty penny there for OG. Look at this.
It's a dancing.
He tried, you know, like, there was an honest effort there.
Yeah, and because Issa was on top, but the AWP was on the bottom of ramp, right? He can't cover because Sunny can just take those passive peaks. He kept holding, right? Hoping that eventually Sunny would go a little too high up in the pit, and obviously he's not going to. He doesn't give that fight over. That was very well played from Sunny, and it all kind of fell apart for OG. You know, you don't. It's just one of those rounds where you don't believe he's going to do it. That's kind of what it felt like, right? Like the first player dies, they're all just rushing down the dude in pit. Oh dear, it gets snatched away, and Ence, they come in with their first. Finally, and it's on the back of, you know, not really anything in that fourth round. Obviously, in response to losing their first rifle round, they are able to piece one together with a scavenged M4 on Sunny. And well, now we got a little pause, but I'll let you all in on a secret. Oh, there's no color up in the timer up at the top. That's how you know it's a tech pause right there. Oh, yeah, man. That's what that means. So that means
we're supposed to tell them that, though, man.
Indefinite amount of time here.
Well, hold on now. Let's see, too carried away. Indefinite now, almost forever. And that
I actually asked if we could just long it out, like, for a bit. I asked Ence if they wouldn't mind taking a break, and they said, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad idea. Well, too bad they didn't listen to you. Now we're
they're back. You know, like, well, they can't postpone it forever. There's only so much time. But I just wanted us to have like a bit of time to, I don't know, hang out. When was the last time 3 of us just hung out?
Yeah, it's been quite some time. Where have you been, Harry?
I've just been hanging out, man. Like, you know,
what, with other people?
Yeah, what the hell?
2 other dudes, not us. I'm insulted.
Yeah, man, just a couple of dudes. Up to no good.
Insulted right now.
Oh, bye-bye. Look at that from Mantu. He's not feeling too good with Alu, and so he takes him down with the scout. That's an AWP removed from the side of Ence. And Issa's even pushed the lower tunnels. Sunny's going to get caught with utility out. Oh, no.
Guys, lower smoked. Is it gets out? No, surely not. Sergey does chase him down. Phew, that could have been worrying. There was a flash for OG, but it came out a bit late, or at least Issa went a bit early, depending on how you look at it. May have been able to survive with a flashbang, but Sergey takes him down. Still a man down for Ence. They do have long control. And enough smokes to throw towards that cross as well. All pop on the site. Mantu's got a gap. Do they realize? Do they care Or will they pay the price? Oh dear. It's only a scout, of course, but not hitting the shots. Very close. Yampy does cross, ducking below the headshot angle. Aerial getting spammed as well as he tries to get the bomb onto the site. And Yampy removing Mantu has created a bit of a problem for OG. Again, left in a retake with, guess who? Sergey at long. Oh dear, the bomb has been dropped. Jump shot for Alexi and MBK with a nade. Sergey's got to retrieve that package as he crosses back into the site. 1 on 2. He has the first 30 seconds, and it's Valdi up on Cat. Yet to be seen in this round, but Sergey's got it. 2 rounds for Ence. Back-to-back clutches as well to get them there. 4 from Sunny, 3 from Sergey. It's the clutch potential pushing Ence over the line. And that's the thing for OG, like, yeah, they're great players as well and have a lot of experience, but I mean, Ence, they've been there before as well, and, you know, many of these players, even in different teams as well, have played at that top level for some time, so... You know, we got the young guns, we got the firepower of Sergey and Yampy. We got experience on Alu, on Sunny, and Aerial. He's been around the block. So it's not going to be an easy win for OG by any means of the word. Alexi, hello.
Oh, you know what the business is. You know what's about to happen right here. Alexi B about to cook Alu up. Maybe. Actually, a lot of variables there, but
no, it's happening 100%. We can call it now. That's the only thing we need to be watching.
Yeah, nothing else actually matters.
It's actually a guarantee. And also, I'll tell you what's going on elsewhere. Yeah, OG stacked B, Ence are going to A.
No.
Let's just keep watching this.
Switch
this
back.
Is the fight we know.
Oh,
Alexi, come on, man. It's... no.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it back out.
Yeah.
He's ready. He's going in for more. Now Alu is low. Oh, what do you even do here?
Somebody's about to get it.
Oh,
no. Man.
Come on. That would have been cool.
Yeah, it was right there.
It was literally a matter of pixels away from being cool.
I wonder if he would have shot through the door. You guys ever try to Zeus through the door?
I don't think that would
No,
work.
I don't think it does.
So I just figured I'd ask. I've never really tried it
Oh, I
myself.
mean, I've actually never tried it, so maybe you are right.
I mean, if it does partial damage, I would imagine that maybe it can penetrate some wood, but...
Yeah, I just feel like it's not going to kill.
I just wonder how much they've grounded it in reality, because real tasers can't really penetrate anything.
They're also metal on the door too, so if Alu was that close,
and then
you see what I'm saying? It's a long play, a long con, but it's kind of like throwing a flashbang and having it curve around a corner. It's like unrealistic, right?
Yeah, and you know down here at the bottom of mid, Sunny is looking all kinds of curious. And he's got his old mate Alu backing him up in top mid. This mid control taken by Ence early on, and they've been given a kind of free path up to the catwalk, and everyone loves things for free. Hugo, speaking of free things,
go on.
What are you doing? You want to take this round?
I'm not sure what that has to do with it, Harry, but...
Yeah, no, me either. I'm still working on, like, my words today. It's a slow starter.
There we go. There's the word you're looking for. Ence, they're looking for a big finish here in this round.
Big finish.
Yeah, there we go. Towards the V-bomb site they go. Aerial alone in mid, going to get popped out by Alu. There is a player here. Ooh. Woo. Oh, he's run right by him with the flash. Issa realizes it's all too late. He's up into the B side. The bomb's been dropped. MBK good for 1 and 10 health on Sergey. So damage done. Issa going to try and finish it off without risking his life. He can wait for the retake. They're 4v3. This is just fine for OG, but Alu's going to try and pick him apart. Issa with another onto Yampy. Sergey's still low, and that HE for Alexi B could do everything. It's going to rebound back out the window, doing nothing instead. Sergey peeked immediately. He's dead, and Alu getting wrapped. No chance to win this round. Mantu's got him down, and a free AWP gifted to OG as they find a 4th. That was very weird, very messy, with Aerial getting past Issa, but still Issa gets the kill, and MBK puts up enough damage on that B patrol. He's been getting dealt a few B rushes in this game already, and MBK has always been able to get 1, usually.
This was weird. Everything about this round I didn't like. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Alu as well, poor guy back in the tunnels trying to hold it down, but he's just getting swarmed, isn't he? It is kind of scary. I feel like Alexi really wants this win, because everyone right now for OG is looking so tenacious. You know, not only because this is a matchup for Alexi B versus his old teammates, but Also, like we've been saying, this is a very important game for OG to win, right? They're on like the precipice of being in that top 4 position that you want to find yourself in. And this could be the game that kind of gives them that fighting chance.
And rather than just wait until the end and like teeter on the idea of being in a playoff run, you know, you want to secure those victories early on. For a team like Ence, they've done that. OG, well, they're working on it. Today would probably be the best start, considering they have this matchup and I think 2 more thereafter. So be looking damn good to win them out. Smokes can go down on catwalk. Alexi B is going to drop a grenade here any second on Yampy, or Jumpy as I would just say, because I'm a simpleton. So,
well, he will jump, but not to be into CT instead. Dear, this is a very weird start for Ence. They've got the AWP up on catwalk. They got Yampy and Spawn. Alexi's realized this could be a commotion inside of the Spawn. MBK holding on to B. Aerial flash through. Yampy's still here, waiting for the time to strike. There's 4 on the other side, and he spots them all. Gets 1 kill. The bomb has been left on catwalk. Alu died with the AWP up here, so he wasn't able to double back and bring it to his team. So they may have B, but nothing to do with it. And this might become a realization for OG. 20 seconds. They haven't planted. Why are they still in middle? They're wondering as the kills come through for Ence. Doubling back to take the fight. They're going to grab the bomb eventually because Mantu will not give them the one-on-one they desire. But there's a missed shot, and Aerial goes wide out the window. 3 for him. Yeah. Oh dear, that could have been a problem.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, isn't it? They didn't know the bomb was down, Harry.
I think they honestly would have run out of time. They couldn't decide whether or not to take the bomb through the lower tunnels or run it mid. And so it led to the guy with the bomb like running through the doors, then going back towards the tunnel, then running back through the doors. And it looked like they wanted to just run the gauntlet down middle. That could have gotten out of hand. And luckily enough, they were bailed out, right? I love that. I love this bottom middle camera. Just the 3 guys chilling in a home cinema. That's classy, man. That's classy. When are we gonna build a home cinema for us 3?
A home.
Where's our home?
A home what?
Seminar.
Oh, a home seminar.
Yeah, a home seminar now. Thank you all for coming.
A home centaur.
The cinema challenge. I remember that.
Ah, yes.
Dude, centaurs. That's what we should be for Halloween.
Maybe I am when I get off work. I just become one.
After midnight, like a werewolf.
Yeah, well, you guys have seen me here after midnight. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, man, no, that's pretty cool, dude. That's a cool idea. We should pitch that to Disney.
Yeah, maybe get Pixar involved. Maybe just animate our lives. So we're really cool dudes, we swear.
Yeah, we're like kind of like half horses, you know, like if you could imagine it. Dude, I'd love to be a horse, but we got Sunny over here.
I think they're just going to make your top half just the horse and then like
I'd have regular human legs. The head's just really heavy, so
but
I'm dragging myself along.
It's the horse body with 2 human legs and 2 human arms as your legs, so it wouldn't really work.
What?
So you're walking on your hands?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, Harry.
Yeah, man, because then I'm just like some kind of monstrosity. It needs to make some kind of sense.
This re-aggression is good for OG. Ence haven't realized, but they're going to flash in. There's 3 there. It's a bit messy, but Valdi gets a kill and drops the bomb as well. Line up for Sunny on the cards, and he's got them both. Molly not needed. Alu kills Alexi coming through the mid doors. And yeah, it was just an eco for OG. They tried to crunch on the catwalk, and Ence were ready for it. They were ready for the re-aggression.
And you know what? I think this would probably be the most appropriate time to get everyone out there watching to draw Harry as a half horse, half human. And let's see what the absolute worst one we can find is.
Yeah, take it like full creative liberty. Oh, man, I really can't
Full creative liberty.
Yeah, full creative
liberate.
It's like, Alu, he's taking a bit of a liberty here as well. He just nails MBK on the cross.
Yeah, so get that horse photo, tweet it to us with hashtag ESL Pro League, or just rock up on the fan cams and hold it up to the camera really close.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah, what could go wrong? No cheating, though.
I'll know if you've just taken an actual horse picture. It'll be obvious.
Seen horses before.
Alu is off. It's been pretty deadly. Him and Mantu exchange a glancing blow through the door, and they both get brought down to about 27, 29 HP. Those are the 2 HPs. Didn't need to say about. That's what they are. Yeah, but still, it's Ence in this 5-on-3, isn't it? And that's the real talking point right now.
Missed the mid to B.
Yeah, dearie me. And then someone else caught the flash. It's not It's not like very finessed, but hey, you know, they're still with the advantage. It's still looking good. But can Mantu put a stop to that? There's one onto Sunny. Now, he was tagged earlier on by Alu, but just the presence of the AWP at B is enough for Ence to say, yeah, we want nothing to do with it. But now they've got to try and cross mid, and that leaves them in the firing line of Valde and Alexa B. They do get the bomb up the catwalk, and that's been able to just skirt on by. So now that bomb plant can come in over towards A. OG still hanging around middle, but the longer they wait, the more damage Alu is doing. And so for Valde and Mantu, it might just have to be a save, as devastating as that is. As much damage as they've done, as good as this kind of started to look for OG, ultimately it will be a 6th on the board for Ence.
Oh, the timing. Valde looks away and gets peeked by Sergey. Yeah, I like this setup there for OG, right? They read into the fact that Ence were going B, but as you said, the information, the AWP that Ence see is enough to send them out. And then they cross mid, and they hear the AUG and the M4 there. So even if there's, oh, dear, Mantu, man. Keep hitting him. Another one? They're close. And yeah, he should be dead here. Oh, no, he's realized Mantu's so fast, but 2 HP. Can't go too close to that bomb, and Yampi's running right down middle. Let's see. Ace? Yeah. Not bad for Mantu, but unfortunately it is a lost round. It's great for the pride and the bank account, but nothing else. Going back to that point, though, yeah, Ence spot both players in mid with different guns, and so there's no question about where OG is set up. They know A's clear, and the fact that no one gets to kill Alexi's AUG spray finds damage. Valde catches Yampi from behind, but again doesn't kill him, and so Ence just get up onto A with 2 and the bomb. The round's won at that point. Ooh, dear, I wouldn't want to be crossing these mid doors past Alu. Mantu's going to smoke mid and climb up on the box. I love this play, but doesn't see Alu there and has to consider lower tunnels as a possibility. Alu now going out a bit wider, but it's all too late. This does mean Ence will be a little scared of lower tunnels and will take time clearing this position out, but they've already done so with a bomb. Molly up Cat to keep the pistols back, and the AWP is sat here as well.
Oh, the flash. Looked good, but Yampi looking away is already on the angle as Valde tried to swing it. Now Mantu, he's the guy we want to know about right now. As the peak, doesn't get anything from it. While this is happening, our resident observer did a great job of showing that this upper tunnels push has come in. And so OG at least know that it's going to be an A play, but it's like, you know, now you just know that you're getting wrecked, essentially. Like, the bomb plants come in, you know what's going on, but you are just getting shut down over here in middle. And there it is, the cleanup for Ence, 7 on the board. And so while this game was very tightly contested early on, it was pretty back and forth. In these last few Ence, they've been emerging victorious. There is a chance to put a stop to all that misery now for OG. But if they don't pick it up here and now, they're staring down this awkward scenario where you kind of, you know, you invest. You're a bit more tempted to save as well. You know, you don't take as many risks here. And as a result, Ence could look to just kind of steamroll their way through the end of this half of play. And Alu, he certainly seems up to the task.
Yeah, he's been great with these opening kills as well in this map. And this might all be a bit of a fake. OG is scared of long, but Enter setting up towards B with 3. No bomb, very late. 2 in B. It's a bit of a change for OG, who've often just had MBK on his own. This time Issa is waiting. He can't see the smoke fade. MBK from above catches Sunny with nades out, and Issa will follow up with a 3rd. That is a mow down. Back to Ence go. That bomb bails from the spawn and drops down middle. Alu's already up the catwalk. He hears one player in CT, but Mantu's posted on the car with the AWP, and we know what he can do, but he's looking the wrong way. Back he goes again. Alu has to be quick, and that's just too fast for Mantu. Aerial in a clutch again for Ence. Now, they've pulled a couple out of nowhere, but this is even further where than nowhere. Alexa B's in the back.
Oh, we have our first submission, Hugo.
Is it good?
Oh, it's not bad. It's not awesome, but it's not bad. It's actually on par with what we were looking for.
Wow. Is it by Commander Green?
Maybe, but maybe we just kind of leave that all up to a surprise and we get the show on air, which I'll kind of coordinate now.
It's pretty, yeah, I've seen some pretty legendary ones.
Pretty good, isn't it?
That one's up there.
Really stole the show.
Wow.
That's the one that we need. That's the kind of artwork.
That?
That's the talent that you all have is just shocking.
So get those submissions in now. Harry is a horse. Hashtag ESL Pro League.
Harry is a horse.
Was it
We're pitching this show to Netflix later on, so we really need these submissions by the end of the day. We're going toe-to-toe with Bojack, all right? That's the kind of audience we're trying to steal away.
Well, just also kind of, you know, imagine the voice that you hear right now, but then imagine your favorite horse character.
Yeah.
And kind of...
your favorite, you know, Mr. Tumnus, Bojack Horseman. That's pretty much it. There they are.
That's it. That's a good reference there. Yeah. Harry, we call him Harry Dusselhorse. You know, there's
Dusselhorse.
You know, for the long-running meme there. There's something. I don't know.
Yeah, all the wrong running meme.
Yeah, Rotro Shaggy.
Here's the... This is looking like it's all going to culminate in a nice little A play, you know, and I always like these. I always like just seeing how the OG defense is going to stack up against one of these standard long and short splits. Alexi trying to go toe-to-toe with the players over here on the catwalk, and he does dink Sergey through the smoke. Meanwhile, Valdet is held down long valiantly, and he's put up another. So Valdet, the valiant hero that we needed in this round, has really got this one laid to bed for OG. Sergey, once again, is left in one of these clutches, and he's got 13 HP. Doesn't take a genius to realize that this is a pretty dire scenario. So what can he do?
What a horse do?
Gallop out of there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking super great. Fine. And now it's not looking at all. Sergey is going to fall to Mantu's AWP. And OG have put them hands on this horse.
Lovely lockdown from Valde as well. That's what you love to see from him. He's had his fair share of up and down performances in the Pro League so far, but showing up when it matters.
Whoa.
That guy was in Nuke.
That guy was in a green screen in Nuke.
Respect.
With the ski mask on.
Was he in a post plant?
We couldn't tell. Was he winning the post plant? Couldn't tell that either. Probably not, but...
It's a bit of a resurgence for OG, finding 2 in a row now. They've broken Ence's money going into the last round of the half. So we have a pistol round here for the Finns. And OG, this should be one that they can just sweep under the rug. Back up Cat for Ence. Mantu on the car again has been locking it in time after time. He's got Alexi B side by side. And even Valde at long, not that he'll be needed till the retake if we get that far. And with flashes, no smoke though for this cross. And so Mantu, open line of sight. Will the flashes hold him back? The nades probably won't do anything. Alexi, oh, he's just crossed into the site. Alexi's just gotten onto the bomb site, and now he's going to get dunked. 3 nades, and they don't even kill him. And so Alexi, the last player they expect in this position.
Oh, and he loves it. You can feel the revenge building up inside of him, but Sunny just digs him out of the round immediately. The nades follow up, this time from OG's side, and Yampi is bought out of the round. Sunny trying to hold on with this AK, but he gets bested by Valde. And now Issa in with the trade. It's all gotten a bit chaotic. Still hidden in the sight is Sergey, but he's not able to blindside Issa. Not today. 7 on the board for OG.
Issa is having a ton of impact today. He's at the right place at the right time, and usually with the right weapon.
Yeah, he's been supporting MBK on those B holds. He's had very quick rotates back to A when they lose catwalk. And OG have not really been fighting for the catwalk control on rifle rounds, only on ecos as well. So that's not really been a problem for them. Despite Mantu getting flashed off, there's enough players there to deal with it. I don't know how Alexi dies there, right? Or doesn't die, maybe is the way of looking at it. He gets triple naded down to 30. Ence might want to take a look at those HEs because he was on default the entire time. But yeah, whatever. You'll take it if you're OG. You get the round win. A missed shot for Alu. He's been so good at those openers, but this time flashed off. 4 on long for OG. Do they send players back? Because mid and B has been a bit of a go-to for Ence in the T side. Now, we've seen some missed mid to B smokes. There's a Molotov landing in the right place for Sunny in the corner. That's where they threw the smoke earlier, but you want to be a bit further right of that. Ence run boost up the catwalk. Yampi in pole position, but still 4 here for OG. They're not scared of that B bomb site, and they don't need to be.
Yeah, Sergey is throwing in some fake utility over towards B, and that could draw a rotation. That's why we see Alexi B moving out of this CT area down towards middle. And now the A play actually comes in. Ariel with a bit of a love tap into the back of Yampi, and then immediately meets his demise therein after. Sunny deleted as well. Issa following up, and they run into the Maws of the Beast in this A site. It's left onto Sergey once again in a big clutch, and he can't get it done, man. It gets mopped up by OG. They win win out the half. They were down 7-4 at one point in time, but now they've recovered, and this game is as close as it can get. Join us in just a moment for the second half of play.
Let your life slide away. Glasses on, my hoodie's right. Break the door, give me side eyes. Are you feeling yours? Cause I'm feeling mine. Slide back to the future, got my own time. It's sniffing dope to feel right. Got my own high, don't need no lies. Sneaky bitches never ever acting so nice. Alright. You can tell me I can. Come back when you get all in the same. Just put the fire in my bed. You can see in the back end. You can tell me I can. Come back when you get all in the same. Just put the fire in my bed. You can see in the back end. Alright, hot damn. Not worrying about man's got a plan. It's not really about the dough, got a time frame. Matter of fact, about to blow up the whole thing. So good, hell I'm all fine. Got a sweet little ooh, it's all mine. My shoe games, class high, hit it all the time. You can tell me I can. Come back when you get all in the same. Just put the fire in my bed. I'ma go get 'em. No time looking back, every day gotta do better. I'ma go get 'em. Blow the roof off for I really want to see, now go tell 'em. About to touch the sky, no helmet. Preparing myself on top, no weapons. On my own, I stop caring. Cause they keep telling me you can tell me I can. Come back when you get all in the same. Just put the fire in my bed. You can see in the back end. You can tell me I can. Come back when you get all in the same. Just put the fire in my bed. You can see in the back end.
Well, we asked. Yes, we did ask. There we go. Okay, and this is what we received from Commander Green. This is by far one of the top submissions already. Can't really tell what he's written out on the back of, or excuse me, so elegantly drawn on the back of. But if I had to guess, it was something decently important. Welcome back to the ESL Pro League Season 12. That was a short little sketch of Harry the Horse. And, of course, we're taking more submissions. We can show yours on stream as long as it's not, like, too outlandish or too good. We want to make sure it's really bad, actually. So do your worst and your best at the same time.
Yeah, you can tell it's Harry because he has that hat that says ESL on it. And Harry, man, he always wears that ESL hat.
He loves that
Never see him
hat.
without it. He's got a top hat for every occasion.
How about taking the hats right here off of OG, who almost get their dome split in the bottom and middle? Grenade's not really going to do much damage at all, and now this bomb's poised to go up catwalk with a quickness. Just two players over here for Ence to defend this A bomb site. They're going to be doing it from long A. At that, Alu should be the first port of contest. And let's see how this one pans out.
MBK dropping into CT, but it's Issa to open the round. Ence have to begin a rotation because they were all over towards B. And Ariel's suddenly like, guys, hello? I need assistance. I need help, because he is getting spammed down from the site, and this has allowed Valde to work his little demonic magic, close the gap. Is he going to go for the knife? No, because he's a safe guy, he's a safe pair of hands, and he takes it down with a Glock. Sunny, Sergey, and Yampi left in this one in a 3-on-5. That might just have to be a save, and it looks like it, right? They go over towards the catwalk. They've grouped up, but you don't really fancy their chances. Sunny at least has 2 flashbangs to try and create some space, but these have to be like god flashes. They really do. And even if they were, there's just no way to get back into that one.
Yeah, actually, what the flashes do is they push OG into passive positions where Ence can't even win fights, unfortunately. So it's like they do catch them off with the flashes. They get like 3 blind, but everyone just goes, nah, I'm gonna hide, and they win the round. Great stuff for OG. Ence was stacked triple B in that pistol and were left in quite the retake they couldn't accomplish, especially with Alu getting domed on the first peak.
There are some flying submissions coming in here.
Oh,
now,
really?
And I cannot believe what I am seeing with my own very eye. I have to keep one eye on the game, so that'll do, donkey.
Just one of them
That'll do.
strafing away. Oh dear, we got the scout tag down through middle from Yampi, and now if you're unfortunate enough to be Mantu, Valde was just trying to help, and now he's been tagged as well. So Mantu has kind of been fed to the wolves here, left on this very horrible angle. Now, thankfully, these lower tunnels players, oh my goodness, Alu with the tag. Okay, he's done a lot of damage with this scout. Alu has been great in this round, and it's softened everyone up. There's a 4-on-4. One of the only players who, actually the only player who wasn't tagged by a scout is Issa. And he's over here at the B site trying to get in, and he does best Sergey. So he has just bailed OG out of danger in a very big way. That round could have got out of hand quickly. Yampi dropped. Issa, he is an absolute unit. Like, into the B site he goes. He's just saved them. He's saved their whole careers, and he keeps on giving. My word, he's in with 3. And any danger that was posed in this round by that double scout is out the window. All thanks to Issa.
I know.
How are you feeling about that Ence prediction now? I don't know if you made the right call, really.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
know.
quaking in your boots.
Quite recall picking Ence, but I think you guys did. And you might not have the spins, but your aerials are about to be sick with the way those predictions are going down. What's up now? Woo. OG, the original gangsters. Just a ton of content coming in at this point. We're having a hard time sifting through it all. Oh, yep, here we go. This might be something. Oh my God. All right, that's going to make the list. Okay. And when I did say do your worst and your best at the same time, some people somehow overachieved at that. And I just don't understand. The parameters weren't set for you to have success, yet you found it anyway. And speaking of finding it anyway, Ence are going to find their way through middle with no resistance thus far. Valde is going to have his hands full here in a second. Should they all swing and peek him at the same time? 5 deep for Ence. This could get hairy. The timing is just not there. I think Valde knows something is up. They don't know that they're 5 deep. Oh, that just leaves OG hanging around here, and that gives us the opportunity to Ence to fall back.
Yeah, they were waiting on MBK to come and clear it from spawn side, but now he's like, guys, what are you talking about? There's no one here. It is clear. And, well, he's not wrong. OG peel out of long. They could go B right now. Nothing's stopping them. And Mantu's selling the fake. He's throwing utility into this A site. Only 1 smoke. So it's not going to keep them there forever. Yampi's jumping. I like this. He's going to get info on players crossing below. Valde's up cat, and he's going to get that kill. Now B is just free, and OG can smoke mid to B and get out there. They're going to take fights instead versus the pistols. It works wonders. Aerial with a kill, but through the Molotov and into Alexi B, it's not a worry for OG. Up to 11. They lose 1 player and 1 player only. Ence coming in with a buy, and it's do or die time right now. They've got a big investment with a double AWP as well.
And let's also take note, you know, while we're here, Hugo, that this is Ence's map pick. And, you know, they made it pretty convincing, a pretty competitive scoreline in the first half. Now things are starting to spiral in a different direction, but we're going to see what this buy can do here for Ence. Perhaps this double op can have an answer, or some sort of resolve to the problems that OG have thrown their way.
It's early days, right?
I do think that the resolve is like a really good talking point, right? Because I think that for Ence, as we've kind of identified, like versus opponents where they're the underdogs, it feels like, you know, they do a great job. But here in this more even affair versus your old teammate, your old IGL and Alexa B, those mind games are going to lean the other way, you know, for Ence. And they need that resolve. They need to hold on. They need to weather the storm. And Sergey, thankfully, has dropped this bomb over towards B. That allows for an early rotate, but he does die immediately after. And so Sunny here with the orb, putting on another. Antu, fully flashed, still able to strip Sunny away out of the round. But Alu, that is absolutely wild. Valde dropped through the doors, leaves it all on Mantu on the other side. He has retrieved that bomb, but rushing the smoke is Alu, and he's going to get the better of him. It's 2 for Alu, 2 for Sunny, and 8 on the board for Ence.
That's some wild stuff. Almost as wild as this. Let's take a look here. Wow, look at that. Harry looking at Hugo.
Like, I'm the goose.
No, this ain't bad. It's got its own hashtag, too.
I like that I have like a strand of
hair coming up.
out the chin. That's an attention to detail.
That's a flavor saver, I think we call it.
Flavor saver, yeah, man.
Yeah, so you can get all a little later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's tasty, bro. That's good. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hugo is a goose, the new Photoshop job.
No, thank you.
I'm kidding. Check out the mop-up here at Long's aerial, the beautiful flash. Albeit not its intended purpose. Mantu, it's rather unfortunate.
Yeah, you know, when you see those team flash assists, you never really know, like, how... Well, sometimes you can tell, but you can't always tell how blind that someone made their teammate. And do you blame the flasher or the flashy? I guess it depends on the flash. OG flashing out middle. MBK is there, and he's not blind. He can see everything. Except Sunny, hidden in the spawn. Oh dear, smoke getting pulled out. Sunny responds with one of his own, and that keeps MBK back. Trading utility, and 2 kills down. This is not a great start for OG in this round. They set their sights back on the catwalk. Bomb coming from lower as well. Alu's orping on the site. No double orb this time. Yampi's got his scout over towards B, but that won't be a worry for the time being. Alu, they have Molotovs, but they're going to have to peek to molly this position. It's so wide, and they're going to run boost instead. We've seen some flicks from Alu, so will we see them again? They're already past him. He doesn't realize. He has no idea. They are running up on the site. The flash is there, and Alu does react. Turning back for a second. Sunny steals it away, and Mantu is gone as well. Oh, boy, that got dicey for a second. Alu had no idea that they crossed, but called out and flashed high. He goes back in, and he takes him out.
Yeah, and these are the breaks that we were talking about here for the side of Ence needing. Couple well-placed flashbangs and maybe an AWP shot or two and start to look like they're alive. Of course, Valde now going AFK. I'm kidding. He's probably putting the window down or up. That's if I had to guess, of course. As the horse pictures fly on through. Appreciate all the submissions. We may or may not be able to get to yours, but I promise you we will show the worst of the best in due time.
It's actually a pretty good one that just came through.
Yeah, really good one, actually.
So we're not going to be showing that. We're only here for bad ones.
No, dude. You take the best of the worst and the worst of the best. You know, I think that's how we...
or the worst of the worst.
This. Yeah, the worst of the worst. How can we forget about that, right?
It's like being the third best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
If you're not first, you're last.
Exactly. And if you're third, you're like the second loser. That's atrocious. Yampi here with the scout, and he is not losing any duels anytime soon. He's done so much damage. Come on, a little bit more. Oh, Sergey comes in. He's like, can't let Yampi have all the kills, can I? And so he does mop up the other 2. And this leaves Alexi with his little Glock. Put his little Glock out. What's he going to do with it? Probably nothing. You hate to say it, but... just being honest, his aerial out in top mid, and actually...
what was that?
All right, prove me wrong. Make me eat those words. Alexi in with 1. Now looking to route back in through T-spawn. Sergey has been dispatched to try and sniff out this Finnish man on the other side. And as we can hear, he's sniffing away, but Alexi with the wrap in through T-spawn. Sergey's already ready for it from the lower tunnels. And so that's good night to Alexa B. 10 on the board for Ence. And this game once again now getting a little bit more competitive. as they've almost tied it up.
Yep. Speaking of competitive, the horse drawings do continue. This one is hairy, and as you can see, his tail.
That's more like a millipede than a horse. Look at how the legs are. One leg in front of the other, boys.
He said, I did the worst possible. But then what really got him on air was the XD. And if I see one more of those, I swear to Gaben, I won't do anything about it. So this one has gotten a little bit closer than we bargained for. 11-10, OG have squandered a lead. And Ariel's going to be giving away a pick here to Mantu's AWP.
Yeah, when that smoke fades, Alu is out in the open, so we can't wait here forever. Flash from lower, he knows they're coming, and the molly will follow as well. A is somewhat open. Yampi may have a great position here with the shadow given away on his angle to his favor, but he falls out and he runs. Now the question is, did Valder hear it? If he did, he would probably strike immediately, but Yampi's gone back for more anyway. Bit of a fake, bit of a feign on the mid-smoke to allow them to cross-cap past Sunny, who's already gone back to B as utility is being thrown in by Issa to keep them there. Buy some time. OG, they don't have a lot of util left. They have 2 smokes and 1 flash to make this work, so up the cat they go into the AWP of Alu. Yeah, timing is everything for Ence, and that AWP will double back to actually fight sight, stop this cross, but it will come at a cost as the smoke gives OG even more room to double one as well, but they don't have to worry about default. It's even missed. Oh dear, we've seen some miss. Oh no, it's drop CT, I'm wrong. Either way, Alu with a quick shot and follow up from him as well. They're already crossing onto the site. He's going to look for more. Oh dear, he doesn't realize how deep they are. Alexi's got 1, and Mantu with the AWP catches Alu coming back up the ramp. They've made this one interesting. OG now a man up, dropped immediately by Sunny, and the retake's on.
Yeah, Valder with this late long crawl, but he has been spotted and finished off by Sunny. This has been so back and forth, but in the end, it's left on to Mantu in a 1v2. Both players in through CT, and Mantu's got no idea where the second man is just yet. Trying to play passively back in the site. There's one, the other at the ramp, and Mantu, he makes it close. But the trade comes in from Sergey. The AWP picked up, and it's 11 on the board for Ence. They do tie this up. Alu is starting to look real damn good in the server. Yeah, it gets a little bit flustered there as he's looking over towards the catwalk when the players have already crossed in the site. But you can excuse him for that. He knew that 2 players were inside of 8. It was that third man of Valder that he didn't know anything about, and so he was anticipating that late cat cross. We know that Valder then came in later on at long, and I think, you know, once Alu got the round started, then we looked towards someone else. We had to look at Sunny to kind of pick up those pieces and put it back in favor of Ence, but he was able to do it. So it's a Mac 10 buy now for OG. They try and run the gauntlet past Yampi at long. It does not go their way. Ariel turns for a flash that never even arrives, and Alu is there to keep this in favor of Ence, putting on a bit of a show, bested after 2. But Sunny trying to get cheeky with it, in through the smoke, deletes Issa, and leaves it all on Valder.
Oh no, the AWP's posted as well, but Valder's somehow going to beat him. Mac 10 the AWP comes out on top, but he won't beat the AWP as well. Sergey finds that trade. Will they be able to secure the double AWP? Doesn't look like it, but that's not the end of the world for Ence, right? They've still won every round on this CT side since they buy, and that's a great one. He's got the patented ESL hat as well.
Screenshot this. Tell us who you think this is. I mean, it looks like Harry, but it could be somebody else. You don't really know. Albeit, well done.
Well done to Ence as well, man, because, you know, as OG won the half and go 3-0 up, it was 11-7 and looked good for OG. But their map hit coming up next, this would be a great way to start the series for them. But Ence have come alive on the rifle rounds, 5 in a row, back to middle, and Yampi's posted.
Yeah, these AWPs have been terrifying on the side of Ence. Like, you know, they've been behind so many of these victories. This mid play is coming at a great timing. Alu, only good for 1, but he does help as Sunny is there to pick up the pieces once again. These two working in tandem. This Sunny and Alu double stack has proven to be really scary. Mantu does have the AWP and is trying to help his teammate out, but Yampi never even gives him the angle. Mantu just has to watch as Valder gets slaughtered over towards the window, and now he's left in a 1v4. There's a player wrapping the catwalk. Ariel's gone aggressive at long, but maybe... Oh, Mantu trying to stay alive. He's good at staying alive a little longer than he should, but never not long enough to get that second shot off with the AWP. And so now it's Ence in the lead.
Yeah, it's looking pretty resilient right here if you take a look at it. And I mean, overall, Best of luck to Man2. There wasn't a whole lot he was going to get done right there towards the end of the round. But for Ence to have started off in the hole they were in, they've done a great job at picking this one back up. And they are back in it for sure on their map pick, just like we all suspected.
Yeah, Ence actually got caught adjusting their setup there as well, but it still kind of worked out in their favor. Yampy was close mid. He could have found an opening kill, but instead he drops back to B to support Sergey. There's one B lurker on OG who gets dropped by the Org. And then Alu, as said, is like rotating through CT, trying to take up mid as Ence lean towards B. But I guess them getting caught in the open only netted OG one opening kill, and it's traded twice back for Ence, plus the B lurker doing nothing. It's a bit of a sour round for OG, as now they're left with pistols and scouts. It's not a pretty by any means of the word. Oh dear, the scouts, they're always exciting. Fast movement, take a shot, and quickly move out of the situation. Ariel's done the same on Long as the smoke blooms. He's blind, Issa's dead, and the Molotov keeps OG out. Look at Alu. Ooh. He's holding lower, he didn't see the head.
Alex like, yeah, I'm getting out of there, man. I'm good. I don't want to be in middle when all this goes sideways. Ooh. And that's where these Cat players have come in with some brilliant utility. They've brought Man2 down low. They force him out of his hidey hole, and they're trying to capitalize on it. The flash is good, but Man2 still able to overstay his welcome once again. Will he get any more than just this one with the Deeg? He's already getting the hell out of middle, trying to run away, trying to come at this from a different angle. But a 1v4 at 16 points of health. Now, Yampy and Sergey are both low, but that's really the only thing that Man2 has to hold on to. And Ariel went aggressive through Cat earlier on in the round. He's now holding this cross in T-spawn. He's ready and waiting to deal with Man2, and he will. 14 for Ence. So yeah, you know, we come into this second half. OG, they 8-7 the half, it's looking good. They win the pistol, they get the conversions, they get 11. And since reaching that 11-7 scoreline, they haven't found a single round. Ence have been taking this dominantly the moment these rifles have come out. And the thing that's even scarier is, like, think about how good this double AWP has been. Well, because these rounds have normally been pretty clean for Ence, they can keep investing in that double AWP setup no matter what. So it is going to be a grind back into this game if you're OG.
Oh dear, and Ence, they're not waiting around. I love the confidence on display by Sunny, getting aggressive. He has been in many rounds, but this time pushing the top and middle. He's going to clear long and realize they're wrapping B through T-spawn. That can allow Ence to set up heavy in the site. Do they adjust? Do they rotate? We already see Ariel dropping off Cat and running towards mid as well. It's going to be a full B crunch, and Ence have all the information. Not just that, but even if their B players fall, they're going to have such a quick retake available. Sunny might be able to kill players lining up smokes. He's got 3, and on the spray, Sunny decimating OG. He's got 4, and it's only Issa stuck in the tunnels, getting pushed from all positions. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and it's Sunny chasing him down for the ace.
Wow. Easy for Sunny. Right there from spawn. Lands all the necessary shots, and that puts Ence up to map point. Not really how you saw this one going. If you tuned out of the first half, you just look back in, like, what the heck's going on here? Well, here's what's going on. Oh. Sunny making it rain on OG.
That's so sick.
That is absolute filth. And I like to think Sunny's like, yeah, Alexa B didn't teach us that one, did you? Just runs in through T-spawn and guns them all down in the back. Oh, dearie me. For OG, they're now up against 15. They need 4 in a row to get this to an OT. And Yampy's pushed the lower tunnels with this AWP. They do look aware, don't they? They're going to try and flash him off the angle. Yampy's so damn blind. They're chasing him down. The Deagle's out. Can he hold on? He can't. Alexa B gets the better of him in the finish head-to-head, down in the lower tunnels. And now this AWP in Alexa B's hands. Alu scoped up on the angle down here in mid, trying his best to hold on to the control that Ence once had. Sunny is aggressed at the catwalk as well, but has he bitten off more than he can chew? He's dodged the player in lower. He's dealt with Man2, but there's a lot of bodies here, and Issa will put him in a bag as now Ence, a man down. Able to trade back into it, but only briefly as OG keep this control in their favor.
Yeah, Yampy crossed lower, but Man2 was in spawn jiggling on the left side, so he actually spotted him go there. That's why OG was so convinced to flash him and take him down in under. So OG a little more aware of the aggression after it does lose them the previous round from Sunny pushing in through T-spawn. They don't want to fall for it again. Man up on Cat. No one here to stop them. Alu is rotating into a position where he can actually use utility and try and deny this Cat play as well. If the molly comes down, it could be big, but the grenade is huge. He gets tagged, though. Down to 15 is going to be a bit of a problem here as OG try and cross. They don't have a load of grenades. Alu with a shot. He's dropped the bomb. It doesn't go flying into CT, so this is still retrievable for OG, but they're scared of the repeat. Setting up the AWP. Player in middle trying to cut off that B rotate, but Sergey has yet to move, and Alu with 2, looking to close out the map on his lonesome. The molly in could be a problem. AlexiB's got to stick it. MBK out lower mid, and then it's done as quick as you like. Ence with a retake. It's all on Alu with 3, and that was just a beautiful CT side. Almost flawless after they lose the pistol and go 3-0 down. Ence find everything they need to close the map. Great start. Their pick done and dusted. Inferno up next. It's going to be OG's choice in the series. We'll see if they can respond.